Hello and welcome to another update video about DOT. Yeah, so DOT is still in this ongoing correction, arrived yesterday in our support region here for this wave 2 pullback. And let me just reduce the density of the background, and we see the price a little bit better. If you remember, we were following here primarily this 5-wave move to the upside in a wave 1, and then here this wave 2 pullback. That's sort of what we're tracking right now. It seems like the low is not yet in. Yesterday we were already looking at this structure, and I think it is probably a WXY pattern that we're dealing with here. But honestly, it should really not go much further than like one more low. Okay, ideally not. So that's sort of what I'm tracking. So I'm tracking here WXY pattern, WX, and then this is the Y wave, which is an A, B, C, and the C wave could get one more low, and I would really like to see a reaction after the next low. If we get further downside, I mean, technically the price could use the entire area all the way down to $4.60. Below 460, there is no reliable bullish support level left. Okay, so that it means a sustained break below 460 means that probably we're going to see new bear market lows. That would be pretty much a disaster, but it is what it is. I can't change it. I just need to mention that alternative, okay? Because there are no guarantees in this market. Yeah, someone asked me earlier today if I would think that guaranteed Matic will recover. I said, look, there are no guarantees in this market. At the moment, the trend is down. So we're looking at lower prices naturally until we see a first break above resistance. That's sort of how this should be approached, in my opinion, because the trend is down. So if you're buying now, this is simply a knife catch. Catching the falling knife, which is fine if you want to do that carefully, but please be aware that you know exactly where you want to stop out. And in my opinion, we need to give the price the entire space of the support region. I mean, it really only entered yesterday, the support area. Really only entered it yesterday. And this wave 2 correction, as I said, consists of a WXY. So zooming in a little bit, we need to understand what's the next support level. And it's 565. And then 461. And this still looks like a third wave possibly in the making. I mean, I cannot rule out that we get 2 more lows, but we'll see. So why do I say third wave? Because the third wave is normally the strongest trend. And I mean, I've labeled it as WXY, but I cannot rule out that it is a large A, B, C, and the C wave is an ending diagonal. That's another option, but this looks quite impulsive down, and that fits the idea that maybe, yeah, the C wave could be an impulse. What I cannot rule out is, okay, is this already the 5th wave, or is this still one more low in the 3rd? That's what time will tell. Either way, until we get a break above resistance in 5 waves, I cannot confirm that a low is in place, and trend is down, right? It's a deep pullback, but bear in mind that wave 2 pullbacks are designed to scare people. So we've been tracking this wave 2 pullback now for a while, and we've finally entered the support zone. On the DOT chart, it shouldn't be anything scary, not anything unusual. We've been watching for that. Yeah, you never know if it will really happen, but I think you can't really do much more than prepare people for this. Support area was on the chart. And again, you know, I can only highlight the relevant resistance level now, and at the moment it's $7.44. Which means if we see a convincing break above 744, it might mean that the low is already in. If we go a little bit lower and maybe reach 565, I would have to adjust that resistance area, okay? Because it's measured against the depth of the decline. And yeah, I think this could be one of the few opportunities we've had in this bull market. You know, if we obviously still are in the bull market, which I currently assume, then we should see a recovery after this wave 2 dip. Bear in mind, wave 2s are designed to scare investors and traders, and wave 4s tend to end in the region of a previous wave 4 of one lesser degree. So that's this area around 590. Special situation about altcoins is, of course, that it scares a lot of people, right? It's scary. And it goes so fast, right? It's so rapid. These declines can be so rapid, and then we haven't seen that in a while. So we rather had the problem over the last 6 months that the dips were very shallow. Now we have the first deep pullback. We can allow for that deep pullback, Any positions, as you know, should be calculated against the 460 level or even the October low, so it should be tiny if you buy up there. And then can grow larger as we go closer to support if you trade according to pullback trading with Elliott Wave. And then obviously it's time to be more aggressive once we see the first turnaround with a stop below the last low. Whenever we have such scary sell-offs, typically the rebound is very fast. I would expect it to be fast and rapid, but only if we are still in the bull market. So it's going to be very interesting. I mean, Bitcoin is, selling off further, but is way above support. The altcoins, some have started to move into their alternative scenarios. DOT is in its primary count, but there isn't really anything bullish left below 460. So we just need to be very mindful about that. But looking at the indicators, I mean, looking at the daily chart, that's pretty much the only one that really matters. Daily RSI, oversold now on the daily is pretty cool because the last time it was in that state, it was here. So I think it's interesting now. Yeah, it's getting interesting. So yeah, that's my update about DOT. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.